Justin Bieber is on the May cover of GQ, available now on newsstands everywhere. In the issue, the singer opens up on everything from his faith to the struggles he faced early on in his marriage with his wife, Hailey. Justin, who married Hailey in September of 2019, admitted that the first year of their marriage was really tough on him and that the difficulties he faced stemmed from past trauma and lack of trust. Justin said that he felt like he was walking on eggshells because he thought telling Hailey his fears might scare her off, but that eventually he started to believe. He now says he's focused on making memories and moments together as a couple and as a family. Ladies, we hear a lot about the honeymoon phase of marriage, but should we also normalize talking about the challenges that come early on? And I love that Justin is bringing this up because so many times I think we do fantasize, like the moment you say, I do, that everything is perfect and it's a fairy tale. And I do agree that the first year, although it's supposed to be the funnest, sometimes can be more challenging because you're adjusting to this coupledom and being together and figuring it out. So I love and I hope that young people are listening. It's not just about the honeymoon. You also have to adjust to being married. What do you guys think?
I think no marriage is the same. I think every single marriage experience is going to be completely different. Because for me, I didn't feel that in my first year of marriage. I actually really did feel like the honeymoon phase of just like being so excited to be bringing our lives together. So I think the key to this is just being honest and open, which he talks about, which I love. And being transparent that if that isn't your experience, that doesn't mean that something's wrong, you know, and that you can possibly work through that or figure out how to get to that place of ease or that place of trust and honesty and openness and transparency in your relationship. I think the most important thing is knowing that you married the right person, because I also know people that have gotten married and initially feel like everything changed. And I don't think that is a good indication either. Does that make sense? Like if you get married to somebody and overnight they're like a completely different person, that to me would be a red flag.
No, I agree with what he says. It's very mature to spot out that past trauma and lack of trust is something that he specifically dealt with. And I know that going through some type of spiritual counseling or some type of deep, intensive healing will not only get you to track what it is, but even do a deeper sense of what brought those fears to you, because you never want your spouse to unknowingly trigger those things. Because even though you know that you have a sense of fear or that you know that you are traumatized before from divorce, for me, one of them, like you've got to figure out, okay, how do I set you up so that you don't trigger those things, but how do I heal myself so you don't have to walk like you're in tightrope around me, you know? So that takes a deeper process, and it sounds like they went through something like that, but I definitely encourage any couples. It should feel different. After you get married, I think it absolutely should feel different from dating, because now you've set a whole new standard and your boundaries are different, and now you've got to move as a unit. Couples who are married or who are dating don't always think that way. But now there's a responsibility with each other. And so whatever steps you need to take to do your self-work, that comes first.
Not only self-work, I think also sometimes when you, like, let's say you just get married and all your friends are still single. And I think sometimes you might go, oh, is the grass greener on the other side? I think there's an adjustment for everyone, whether it's blissful or not, there's still an adjustment. And I think that's real in any relationship.
Yeah.